What's up, Rich Squad guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Road to 10k is in full effect. What a run to the final it has been for you and I, and of course for the finalists, France and Croatia. Guys, it will be Didier Deschamps versus Zlatko Dalic in the biggest ever match of their entire lives. And that match is also the biggest contest in world sport, the final of the 2018 FIFA World Cup. So guys, the reason why I'm wearing the German jersey is because Germany were the defending champions and they got knocked out in the group phase. The green also represents strength and unity, and most of all, positivity. So with that said, I give the France versus Croatia 2018 World Cup final the green light. Road to final. Guys, let's do a quick recap of how both teams made it all the way to the final of the 2018 World Cup. For France, they took their time in the group phase, pulling off two unconvincing wins versus Australia and Peru. Then they were involved in the only scoreless match of the tournament when they met Denmark. However, the Frenchmen then came to life in the round of 16 when they defeated Argentina 4-3 in a thrilling encounter. France advanced to the quarterfinals where they met and conquered Uruguay 2-0 to move into the semis. France then got the better of their neighbors Belgium in a cagey 1-0 affair to book their place in the final to face Croatia. For Croatia, they breezed through the group phase with 3 wins in 3 matches versus Nigeria, Argentina, and Iceland. But things weren't so easy in the knockout phase where they met Denmark and labored to a 1-1 draw after extra time, which required penalty kicks to separate both teams. Croatia prevailed and moved on to the quarterfinals where they met the host Russia. Russia and Croatia played each other to a 2-2 draw after extra time and required another penalty shootout to separate them after both teams advanced from the round of 16 via penalty kicks. So it was back-to-back penalty shootouts for both sides. Croatia prevailed again to move into the semis to face England. Sports Final Daily News, New York's hometown newspaper. Bob's your uncle and Croatia's your daddy. England booted from World Cup in semi-final shocker. See Sports. England's John Stones can't believe it after team loses 2-1 in extra time on Wednesday. Victorious Croatia will play France in the World Cup semi-final on Sunday. It's not coming home. England's World Cup dreams crushed by Croatia in semis. Is that a familiar story, guys? So guys, it's all over the newspaper. Blokes choke. England blows late lead to Croatia in World Cup semis. Wow. So obviously the whole story is about England losing and not Croatia actually winning the match. So you could see how the media got this whole thing twisted, but that's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. So Croatia met England in the semis, as we all know. A team fueled by the pompous and audacious statement that football is coming home. The English came into this clash high on everything you can think of. England scored early in the match, courtesy of a brilliant Kieran Trippier free kick. But in the 68th minute, Ivan Perisic leveled things up for Croatia. But it wasn't until the late minutes of extra time when Mario Mandzukic and Croatia administered one of the most soul-crushing defeats to shut up the English. This meant that the tiny nation of Croatia booked a place into their first ever major tournament final, this being the World Cup final. Awesome stuff. But now that we have reminisced on the wonderful journey to the finals for both teams, let the battle begin. Le Bleu of France versus Vatreni, the very fire which burns in the heart of Hrvatska in the match we've all been waiting for, the 2018 World Cup final. Well, this brings us to head-to-head. How many times have France and Croatia bumped heads in the past? France and Croatia have met each other on 5 previous occasions, with France winning 3, Croatia winning none, and 2 games ending in a draw. These teams met once before at the FIFA World Cup back in 1998 when Croatia made their World Cup debut. Croatia scored first in that match through Davor Suker in the 46th minute, but they conceded 1 minute later when Lilian Thuram scored to equalize for the French. Lilian Thuram then went on to score a second to sink the Croatians, and France went on to play Brazil in the final of that World Cup and win the tournament as hosts. Those 2 goals for Lilian Thuram were his only international goals, so that is sick, and that's a fun fact for you guys. Cool stuff, right? So this means that Croatia will be out for revenge. And guys, remember, versus England, Croatia also had a score to settle after they prevented them from making it to World Cup 2010, and they did settle the score. So look out, France. Croatia is coming for your head. Best player for both teams. In the previous videos, I gave you 3 players to watch for both teams, and I gave you 4 players to watch for both teams. But guys, no more fooling around. We are in the finals, and I'm going to let you know who I think have been the best player for both France and Croatia. Let's start with France. Antoine Griezmann has been phenomenal for the Blues. He has 3 goals, 2 assists, and 2 Man of the Match awards. He is definitely France's leading contender for the Golden Ball award, which is given to the best overall player of the tournament. For Croatia, Luka Modric, Super Kapitan, Hrvatska's best nogometaš at the 2018 Svjetsko Prventsvo. Is he Croatia's best player of all time? What will Davor Suker say about that? Modric has 2 goals and 1 assist to go with both goals he scored in the penalty shootouts, not to mention his 3 Man of the Match awards. 2018 World Cup Golden Ball winner, maybe. 2018 Ballon d'Or winner. Who knows? Who knows? Antoine Griezmann will also be another big contender for the 2018 Ballon d'Or as well. So guys, now for the final lineups. With no major injuries or suspension, both teams can field their strongest 11s. So guys, let's start with France, and their head coach is Didier Deschamps, and he deploys a 4-2-3-1 formation. So fun fact for you guys, fun fact. If Didier Deschamps win the 2018 World Cup with the French national team, he will become the 3rd ever man to win the World Cup both as captain and as head coach, following what Mario Zagallo did with Brazil and what Franz Beckenbauer did with West Germany. So now back to the lineups. I think Didier Deschamps will go in with the same 11 which he played in the semi-final to beat Belgium. That 11 was Hugo Lloris in goal, the centre-backs Samuel Umtiti and Raphael Varane, left back Lucas Hernandez, right back Benjamin Pavard. Just above them we will see N'Golo Kante and Paul Pogba, and further up the field we will expect to see Blaise Matuidi, Antoine Griezmann and Kylian Mbappe, with Olivier Giroud the lone man up top. And for the super sub, I'm going to choose Corentin Tolisso. Now for Croatia, Zlatko Dalic also deploys a 4-2-3-1 formation. Fun fact for you guys, fun fact. Zlatko Dalic has never played an international match in his entire career. Did you know that? Did you know that? He was not a Croatian international. He was not a Bosnian Herzegovinian international. So guys, now back to the lineups. We should expect to see Daniel Subasic in goal. And for the center backs, we would see Domagoj Vida and Dejan Lovren. In the left back position, I expect to see Ivan Strinic, right back Šime Vrsaljko. Slightly above the centre backs, he may go in with Marcelo Brozovic and Ivan Rakitic. And further up the field, we would see Ivan Perisic, Luka Modric and Ante Rebic, with Mario Mandzukic, the lone warrior, up top. And for my super sub, I'm going to go in with Andrej Kramaric. I think this is the best possible 11 that Croatia can field in this match. So guys, now for my prediction. Oh my god, the part that you have been waiting for. Who do I think is going to win the 2018 World Cup? After I have done so many previews, over 60 of them, it all boils down to one final of the 2018 World Cup. Who do I think will win? Well, before I let you know my answer, let's break down both teams. Let's do a brief breakdown. Well, let's start with France. Okay. France, man, they started this tournament off really slow in the group phase, but they have really picked up steam since they entered the knockout phase. They spanked Argentina 4-3. Those 3 goals that Argentina scored, it wasn't defensive errors or anything. It just happened. It just happened. That's just how I saw it, and that's just how I'm gonna tell it. It just happened. France really outplayed Argentina in that fixture to send Messi and the Albiceleste packing. And then France met Uruguay, and I don't think they were tested enough. Uruguay was actually missing Cavani, and it really, really helped the French to brush aside the South American team. And then they met my team, Belgium, in the semifinals, and they played each other to a very, very cagey affair. And France was actually the better team in that fixture. Now, they will meet Croatia. This is one of the biggest tests so far for Didier Deschamps and his young French team. They are the second joint youngest team at the 2018 World Cup, joint with England, and only the Nigerian team is actually younger than them. They have shown a lot of maturity getting all the way to the finals. But have their defense really been tested so far? I think the defense have been tested, and the defense has stood up to some really, really good attacks, especially the Belgian attack. Hugo Lloris have been really, really big in goal. He's not one of the keepers that you would put in the best keeper category, but he has been brilliant for France at the 2018 World Cup. He pulled off some big saves versus Uruguay, more big saves versus Belgium, and he will need to do so again versus Croatia, because trust me, he is gonna be tested. He is gonna be tested, and he has to come up big again. Raphael, Varane, and Umtiti, they gotta stay switched on. Pavard, Hernandez, gotta stay switched on. N'Golo Kante is gonna come in big. He's gonna come up big for France in this game. And of course, the man Paul Pogba. Griezmann, Mbappe, Matuidi is actually the weakest link in this team, sorry to say. And up top, Olivier Giroud. Let's say Olivier Giroud and Matuidi, the weakest links in this French team. But I think France, they need to play to their strengths. They need to play to their strengths, and their strengths are breaking on the counter using Kylian Mbappe or Antoine Griezmann. They could also finally use Olivier Giroud on the set pieces. Like Olivier Giroud haven't scored yet at the 2018 World Cup. And also, I think Paul Pogba needs to come bigger. He needs to come big. He has been doing really, really well for France, but I think he has to put out the performance of his lifetime. He needs to shut up his critics. He needs to shut up all the Manchester United fans who are criticizing him. And he needs to go out there and play like his life depended on it, like his career depended on it. With that said, I think the French are a very, very dangerous team. Well, they have gotten all the way to the finals. Kylian Mbappe has been sublime. His dribbles, his pace, and just his raw talent. It has been tormenting defenders. But I think that Croatia needs to keep N'Golo Kante on the check. If you keep N'Golo Kante on the check, you will win this game. You will win this game. Keep N'Golo Kante on the check. Watch how you passing the balls. You just have to negate the threat of N'Golo Kante. So guys, let's talk a little bit about Croatia. This is a team who I predicted to flop. All you guys could remember me saying that. Sami Kiani, yes, you could vouch for that. I predicted Croatia to flop, not even making it past the group phase. But what they did, they have shocked us all, making it all the way to the finals. Like, wow. Wow, they went one better than they did at the 1998 World Cup. Like, they have flopped at their last three World Cups in 2002, 2006, and 2014. But they have come of age and they have made it to the finals. Like, what a fucking team. Wow. Wow. Okay, so Croatia. Let's break down this team, man. Daniel Subasic, he has been a warrior in goal. Warrior. One of the best keepers, if not the best keeper of the 2018 World Cup. Will he win the Golden Glove? Maybe. He just might. Maybe. Damagaj Vida, man. Damagaj Vida, what a freaking warrior. What a beast he is. What a beast he is. And he is a very, very versatile defender. I did not know that Vida was this good. I really didn't know he was this good. But he has proven himself to be a very, very world-class defender. Dejan Lovren as well. He has been awesome, man. This is the second major final this man is getting to in the space of months after he did so with Liverpool in the Champions League. So Lovren, come on, he's shutting up his critics. Left back, Strinic. Strinic, I think he is not the most, dynamic of left backs, but he has been good. He has been really industrious. He has been a hard worker. but I think he lacks the stamina. That's why he is always subbed off. And then you see Privilege come on. But over on the right-hand side, man, Shimi Vasalico, who plays for Atletico Madrid, man, world-class right back. I'm calling it right now, world-class right back, man. He running up and down the flanks, and his crosses, first touch, everything. Shimi Vasalico, you got my approval. Got my approval. Rakitic, man. Rakitic, man. A lot of people don't give Rakitic the credit, but he has been so freaking good. You know, nerves of steel. If you cut him, ice water, he bleeds. Look at those 2 goals in the penalty shootout. The last man to take his kicks, he put him in the back of the net. He also had 1 goal during, you know, 1 regular goal. So he has been awesome, man. He has been awesome. Marcelo Brozovic has also played a very, very important role in the middle of the field. Andrej Kramaric as well. But let's talk about Ivan Perisic, man. He came to life in that semi-final. Oh, my God. He has definitely been one of my most favorite Croatian players over the past few years. He plays for Inter Milan, and he has been a target for Manchester United and some other big teams. He has been awesome, and he needs to do so again versus France in the grand final. Ante Rebic, man. Ante Rebic. What a revelation he has been for Croatia. Very, very hard-working young player, and I have been impressed with him, definitely. Luka Modric, oh my God, oh my God. Right about now, he is my player of the tournament now that Croatia has made it to the finals. I actually was saying that Antoine Griezmann will take it after France defeated Belgium, but after Croatia, what they did, oh man. Modric, what a player he has been so far at the 2018 World Cup. Does he have more left in his legs? Does he have more? And guys, let us not talk about Mario Mandzukic, man. Wow, what a freaking player he is. What a player he is. He scored that winning goal, and he just keeps going and going and going, even though he seems like he's going to run out of steam any time. Like, he just keeps going. So guys, 2 powerhouse teams coming up against each other, man. Croatia, they played an extra match at this World Cup. They played an extra match because 3 of their last games went to extra time. So that's 30 by 3, that's 90. So they played an extra match. So France will be the fresher of both teams. But guys, this is a final. I don't think that will be factored in. Croatia, they're going to forget about all those extra time matches, and their adrenaline will be pumping. It's going to be a level playing field. Both teams are going to come into this match ready for battle. Forget about everything that happened before the finals. It's a clean slate going into this match. Guys, I'm expecting a really, really exciting match. So guys, now for my prediction, man. Let me finally give you my prediction. Croatia, they have bounce back ability. When they go down, they always come back. France. I don't think France have been truly tested yet. I don't think so. Versus Argentina, a little. But, you know, they ran away with that game. Croatia will be their biggest test. I think Croatia is out for revenge, man. Guys, if you like patterns, guys, remember I told you about the Japanese pattern. Group phase exit, then round of 16, then group phase, round of 16, then group phase, round of 16. And then for Croatia, when England knocked them out of Euro 2004, then Croatia prevented England from making it to Euro 2008. And then England came back and prevented Croatia from making it to the World Cup 2010. And now Croatia got their revenge. So with France defeating Croatia at the 1998 World Cup semi-final, I think that Croatia is actually going to get their revenge. And they're going to defeat them 3-2. The match is going to go into extra time again. The 4th match in a row that Croatia is going to have to play extra time, and they're going to have to labor, they're going to have to toil, but they're going to crawl themselves over the finish line and win the match 3-2. I'm calling it. If it goes to penalties, Croatia will win this match. If it finishes in 90 minutes, Croatia will win this match. I'm going for Croatia with this. France is going to choke again, just like they did at Euro 2016. But on the flip side, if France wins, congratulations, kudos to them. They deserve it. They have been awesome in the tournament, but I'm going to go for Croatia with this. Guys, let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. So guys, for question of the day. So guys, I have a very simple question for you. Why did you subscribe to my channel? Let me know your honest answer in the comment section down below. So guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace out, Rich Squad!